video. This one's going to focus on Megadrive games. I'll do an update, a general update at the end of this, and I'll do some gameplay footage as I normally do. And I think there's gameplay footage for a couple of the games that I'm going to show you. So probably over the last 6 months I've picked up a few Megadrive games, but I've not actually put them on a video. Some of these were kindly donated as well to the cause by a couple of really kind of like fantastic YouTubers, and I'll put links to their channels on here. I hope you don't mind me mentioning your names, guys. But you know, if a few people who watch these vids watch your vids too, you know, it's a nice way for people to kind of to see you guys channel. So the first game I'm going to have a look at is a game I picked up the other day. Didn't buy very many games last month just because I know there's going to be absolute shitloads out this month that I'm going to have to fork out for, so been buying quite carefully. First game we'll show you is Shoot 'em Up. It's Fire Shark. Not quite the same cover as the Japanese version, which is really nice, but again I quite like this. Completely, I don't know why I've never actually got this. I've got most of the good kind of like PAL Megadrive shoot 'em ups, but this was one that I never picked up and never kind of had any interest in until I was doing just a random eBay search the other day, like I do, and I saw this and thought, "Bloody hell, you've not got that in your collection, Jeff. You should get that." It's a tour plan game as well, which we all know how great they are with their shoot 'em ups. And I really like this. Has to be said. I mean, it's pretty, by today's standards, it's pretty simple, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Lots of nice power-ups. I like the kind of like the biplane theme to it. Reminded me a little bit of Prehistoric Isle. Obviously, it scrolls in a different direction, but had that kind of feeling. No great big dinosaurs or all like that, but lots of big tanks, and it feels a little bit like a Psycho game as well, like one of the Strikers games. But obviously it was before that time. But I'm really impressed with it. I mean, it's quite a nice copy as well. The case is a tiny bit battered, but everything else about it's pretty goddamn good condition. And that was £8 including postage and packaging. I could probably got it for a little bit cheaper, but for £8 you can't go wrong, you know what I mean? A few pints. So really been enjoying that. So that's game number 1. Right, next game I'm going to show you was donated to the cause by Cyanidebeathmintz, and it's which you know, some new chaps will know his channel. He's big into his shoot 'em ups, and he's picking up some absolute crackers at the moment. Check his channel out if you like shoot 'em ups. Just really check it out. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. His Eliminate Down video that he did a few months ago, I say a few months, it's probably a year ago or something like that. Absolutely amazing. To see someone so buzzed about getting a game, so passionate about the scene. You know, honestly, check his channel out. I've said this even though you know before, even though he's kind of sent me through a few games. I've sent him a few back, and he's just a nice guy. Now I believe this is one that's it's quite tricky to get over here, but it's one of those games in Oz where you can pick it up for you know, relatively nice price, and it's Sunset Riders. Now, I really like run guns, and I played the SNES version of this years ago, and I wasn't that blown away by it, so I thought it was really quite hard. That's a great thing about moving on 5 or 6 years and playing this again on the Megadrive. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It's one of those games where you change your feelings about it by, you know, with a bit of time away from the game. I actually think this plays differently to the SNES version. SNES version is probably it's like a like a super Sunset Riders. It's definitely, I'm not sure it's a straight arcade port. And for me, I think the Megadrive version's better. Surprisingly enough, lots of humour, much more accessible. I didn't find it anywhere near as tough as the Super Nintendo version, but that's not saying it's easy. There's a challenge there. It just seems to be just a nicer game. That's my own personal opinion, and I'm sure that kind of like SNES fans will think it's you know, it's the other way around. But yeah, I think I like this version. And yeah, bits of it feel a bit like Shinobi actually, because there's kind of like enemies hiding behind crates and that kind of thing. But it's definitely got a sense of humour. There's a couple of characters to select from. It's quite cartoony as well, and it's quite, I don't know, it's quite a charming game, to be honest. And I like the cover art. Thanks very much, mate. And I'll show you the next game as well. This is one that another one of my kind of friends sent me to, and it's Sratchmasterdal, and you might have checked his channel out. He's a good, very good guy. His collection, shoot 'em up collection's brilliant. In fact, his import collection's amazing. He's got lots of nice Sega Saturn stuff. You know, he's going to do, I think he's doing a, this year he's going to do a, like a room tour, and he's going to go through everything that he's got. Check his channel out. He's got some really nice stuff, and he always puts like a nice tune on the back of the video as well. He sent me through a Jap version of eSWAT, a game that I absolutely love. I think this is brilliant, but I've never actually owned a copy of this game, so he picked the perfect game to send through to me. I've got to thank him very much. Check his channel out, as I say. Lovely artwork on this. It has to be said. Yeah, he sent me through a little bit of something else as well, but I won't discuss that. But he knows what it is, and thank you very much. But yeah, really nice artwork. I've always kind of like admired the artwork from afar and never actually seen it in the flesh, and it's lovely. Really nice game. A really nice nick as well, and you know, thanks very much, mate. As I say, I've never owned a copy of it. I've played it for years and years via different means. I've got you know, I've got some Sega collections that have got this on, so absolutely blown away to have it in the collection. Thank you very much. And the last game I'm going to show you today is a game that I've got it months and months ago, but as I say, I've not had enough Mega Drive games to do a dedicated Mega Drive video, so I've not shown this one yet, and it's Star Odyssey. Now this is it's a homebrew title by Super Fighter Team, the guys who did the Legend of Wukong, which I've got somewhere. Yeah, what can I say? I tried to get this first print order, and I didn't quite manage it, so I hung around for a second print and got on board with the second print. So as per usual, really nice kind of packaging on the game, professional. They take pride in actually making, you know, professional kind of like full colour. There we go, full colour instruction manual as well. Gameplay is fantastic. I mean, by today's standards, it looks pretty basic, but it's not. It's a really complex RPG. It's got a nice storyline. Not hugely into my RPGs, but I like Mega Drive and SNES role-playing games. Some of the artwork and the in-game artwork's brilliant. Apparently, it's a game that never got a release, a Western release, and basically they've done a translation on it. You know, reproduced well, done a run of the cartridge, to, you know, pull this package together. It's a really professional package. It's really nice, and you know, I urge you to support them because they're doing good work. I'd like if they brought out a shoot 'em up. That'd be even nicer. But you know, great job, guys. I like it a lot, and it's compatible with, you know, with consoles from any region. So and it's got a battery back memory as well. So it's very rare you see kind of like new Megadrive releases, and you just got to make the most of them when they do show up. I believe PSOLA's back in stock, so I'm going to have a punt at that as well, because I think they're going to keep reprinting that until no one wants it anymore. So I definitely want that. So that's my kind of like little Megadrive roundup. I'm definitely going to be buying more Megadrive titles this year, because there's a few shoot 'em ups that I still want to get in the system. One that springs to mind is Bioship Paladin. I want to get a copy of that. That can go for just daft money, and it doesn't crop up that often either. So I want to buy a nice copy of that. What else am I after? Yeah, stuff like Japanese copies of nice games. Sonic, Golden Axe, you know, great artwork, but games that are kind of glaringly missing from my collection. I want to add those. Yeah, in other news, February's going to be, man, I'm going to be showing probably a game nearly every weekend. A limited edition that's out. It's just crazy amounts. This Friday, I should be getting Metal Gear Solid limited edition HD collection. You probably see one of my earlier videos where I showed the US version. I picked up the Savvy exclusive UK release as well for the 360, so I'll do an unboxing of that. I've ordered Soul Calibur 5 limited edition. That should be here on Friday. I'm going to show you that. The Catherine limited edition is out next week. There'll be a video for that, and towards the end of the month there will be Under Defeat HD on the 360 as well, which is another huge release for this year. Really kind of quite happy to kind of report that it looks like there's going to be another 360 shoot 'em up from Cave as well. It's Mushi-sama HD, so it's going to be a part of the original arcade game, which I prefer to Futari. Yeah, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be a straight arcade port. It's not going to be like the PS2 version, which was a bit, yeah, they had to make some sacrifices with it to cram it onto PS2, to be honest. This is going to be, you know, it's going to be the definitive port. So, and it looks like it's going to get a physical release as well. So, you know, fingers crossed that that's confirmed soon. But yeah, it's shaping up to be another good year for the 360. Probably not going to see as many amazing games as last year, but we're going to see quite a few, I think. So yeah, that's my update for today, and for the Megadrive special. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, goodbye. Thanks for watching.
Wow.